Baseball on ABC 7.
Take a look at the Dunkin' Donuts fan cam. America runs on Dunkin'.
Pitch on Dexter Fowler misses. 2-0 the count. The Cubs now trail 1-0. Fowler's got something in his eye, it appears. On this windy day, that can be an issue,
especially if you wear contacts. I'd say probably taking a strike here.
Nope, swinging away. Fouling, it's 2-1.
Cubs need base runners, need to put a little pressure on Ventura here. The sooner the better with that good bullpen. He's been in a pretty good funk.
Bounce to first. That is a foul ball. Just foul. And I think Dexter's still dealing with that eye issue.
So now 1 out of 18 here on the homestand. The one hit a home run.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. With 5, he's spread him out today. It's a curveball. Boy, good one.
See the rotation, good tight downward break.
Ventura has been impressive today. Now Bryant, single and a strikeout. It's over in New York. Bartolo Colon got his 8th win. Beat the Marlins 4-3. Familia got his 15th save. Mets won it with a 7th inning run. Ruben Tejada with an RBI double. Crack bat pop up to the second baseman Infante. 2 outs. I was talking with somebody yesterday before they called the game. With a 6:15 scheduled first pitch, they called it about what, 4:30, 4:45. And someone said, you know, when the players are here, wouldn't they rather play? And I said, it's not a dirty secret, but I said nobody wants to play on a day like last night, and we would not have been able to play. They did the right thing by calling it. Even Midwestern ball clubs, I mean, we've discussed this. These are not fun days to play baseball. Obviously, wet and cold is the worst combination. But it kind of feels like you just have to block it out more than anything else.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think guys enjoy playing on days like this.
No, you know, pitchers, you know, they're moving around. They have a better chance of staying hot, and they have a better chance of having success. Position players, they don't enjoy a day like today at all.
Especially when you really get a hold of one and you feel like it should go somewhere and it just dies in the outfield.
Runs into a wall. It's a good day to go whaling. Ventura's delivery kind of recoils a little bit. Funny body language out there.
Bounce past the pitcher, but right to the shortstop playing on the other side of second base. My tongue is frozen. 1-0 Royals as we go to the 7th.
It's a great time at Pints to sit out on our beer garden and watch your favorite sports teams while enjoying one of our 20 beers on tap. Or grab your friends and grab a seat at the full-service bar and catch all the sports action on any one of our 11 TVs at Pints. Stop by Pints on Utica Ridge Road.
Life is a journey that often goes in directions we don't expect, but every journey happens one step at a time. Black Hawk College can help make your journey more successful with more than 140 certificate, career, and transfer options to choose from. Whether your next step is learning new skills, changing careers, or working towards a bachelor's degree, Black Hawk has the program that's right for you.
Take the next step in your journey.
Registration for summer and fall classes is going on now.
Call our advisors today or visit us online to get started. Black Hawk College was my next step. Make it yours.
Hey, how's your morning?
It's quiet. How are you?
It's beautiful up here. How are the kids?
Perfect.
Hey, Gwyneth.
Hey, Daddy. Hello, Dad.
So how far up did you get?
With U.S. Cellular, you get coverage in some unexpected places.
Wow, look at that.
So you can stay connected to what matters the most from the middle of anywhere.
Incredible.
That's not a bad view.
This one's even better.
iPhone 6 on U.S. Cellular. Together, you can do more.
Come on. Not even a hint? Nope. In the morning,
I just have to say, I think you two fit the super.
Three LA ladies could not get a date till they crashed in a place that would alter their fate. Cleveland! Yes, Cleveland had all that these women could seek. And there you will find them 5 nights a week.
I get disgusting gestures 10 times a day. It is fantastic.
In Cleveland.
Weekdays at 4 on the Quad Cities CW.
Seinfeld.
Weeknights at 10 on the Quad Cities CW.
Hey, Cubs fans, if you miss any of today's action, ABC 7 will rebroadcast each one of the Cubs matchups on the Live Well Network. This afternoon's encore, the Royals-Cubs, will be aired in its entirety at 7 o'clock on ABC 7's digital channel 7.2 and the following cable channel positions. First pitch swinging Alex Rios here in the 7th, and Soler's got it. Our good friend Joe Mantegna is here, one of the biggest Cub fans around. He's got the Wales outfit on and good to go.
Good to go. I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm at a Bears game, though, instead of a Cub game.
How's that feel?
It's a little brisk out here today. It's great. Cub weather.
Hey, how about the Blackhawks going back to the Stanley Cup Finals?
That's fantastic. That's just really great. I was able to catch the last period. I just flew in yesterday. Caught that last period. It was fantastic.
Strike called on Cologne. And the Blackhawks fans always travel well. They were celebrating in Anaheim, and I'm sure a lot will be making the trek down to Florida as well this week. There's the 0-1 from Grimm and line foul. So you've been watching this club a lot this year. What do you think of these young?
Oh, it's fantastic. You know, we have the Chicago-themed restaurant in California, so we've got the package. So we watch all the Cubs, the White Sox, the Bulls, the Bears, the Blackhawks. So it's kind of nice. We have our own little world of Chicago in the San Fernando Valley. So it's been great. Great year so far. Looks like we got a good ball club here.
Cologne went around. Strike 3 on the swing. 2 quick outs. So tell us what's up with you these days.
Well, everything's great. I just finished hosting with another Chicagoan, Gary Sinise. We've been doing the National Memorial Day concert together in Washington, D.C. We just finished our 10th year doing that together. I'm here now. I'll go back to L.A. later this week. I'll start our 11th season of Criminal Minds. While I'm here, I'll do an event for the Easter Seals on Tuesday night, and then tomorrow night I'm doing something for it's called Chicago. It's something's at the Chicago Winery. I think it's some sort of another function. So I've got a busy couple days, and then back to my day job, saving the world with the FBI.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. It's been a nice long run, Criminal Minds, and as you said, season 11 coming up. That's terrific. 0-2 the count on Ventura. Strike 3 called. Always one of our favorite guests. Here you go, Joe. Ready to sing?
I'm ready. Ready,
Stretch
Freddie.
time.
Guest conductor for Take Me Out to the Ball Game, actor and Chicago native Joe Mantegna.
Okay, everybody, here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if we ever get back, and we'll root for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the O.
Attention women, this is an important medical alert. Have you or a loved one experienced harmful side effects from a transvaginal mesh implant used to repair pelvic organ prolapse or stress urinary incontinence? Complications from transvaginal mesh implants include debilitating pain, bleeding, infections, urinary problems, painful intercourse, erosion, removal of the mesh, and can require additional surgery. Over 80,000 complications have been reported. In April 2014, a transvaginal mesh manufacturer agreed to pay $830 million for injuries caused by the implant. If you or a loved one suffered harmful side effects from a transvaginal mesh implant used to repair pelvic organ prolapse or stress urinary incontinence, then you may be entitled to compensation. However, there are time deadlines to file your claim.
Call the Law Office of Parliament and Associates immediately at 1-800-946-3237 to speak with one of our experienced attorneys. Our lawyers will evaluate your claim and advise you of your legal options. Call 1-800-946-3237.
Have you or a loved one experienced harmful side effects from a transvaginal mesh implant used to repair pelvic organ prolapse or stress urinary incontinence? Complications include severe pain, bleeding, infections, erosion, and can require additional surgery. An $830 million settlement has already been agreed to for injuries caused by transvaginal mesh. If you suffered harmful side effects from a transvaginal mesh implant, you may be entitled to significant compensation.
Call the Law Office of Parliament and Associates at 1-800-796-7238.
Here's a gander at the ESPN 1000 game summary. Not much offense. Alex Gordon, however, has had a really good day at the plate, including his 500th career RBI. That was a single in the 6th to give them the lead. The two starters, very good. Ventura working on a 3-hit shutout as he will work here in the bottom of the 7th against Starlin Castro. Thanks to Joe Mantegna. Always fun to talk to Joe on his annual visit here to Wrigley Field. 1 strike. Looping curveball missed up and in. It's 1-1. Montero on deck and then Soler for the Cubs.
Fastball clocked at 98 miles an hour. Ventura's been pretty much 96 to 98 all afternoon long. Definitely pitched below his stuff this year when you look at the numbers. 4.64 ERA.
Left center. And it's Gordon in front of Kane to make the catch.
Castro, who had grounded out first 2 times up, able to lift this ball towards the alley in left center, but just hung up long enough for Gordon to run underneath it.
Strop on the left, Mott on the right. The lefty in the middle, that's the bullpen coach Lester Strode, and a cut and a miss on a changeup.
Dios obviously a lot of confidence in Ventura here today, despite his talented bullpen. There's nobody up throwing in the 7th.
99 miles an hour from Ventura. Moustakas now in to play third for Cologne. Ooh, that got a big piece of the umpire, Bruce Dreckman.
A 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Perez gets a piece of it, but ooh, yeah, it looked like the top of the forearm. Not sure how Perez whiffs on that one. Have struck out 5 times in this ball game. They had struck out 29 times in the previous 2 games. We've talked a lot about this offense this year, about the strikeouts and the fact that they do work a lot of walks, but that hadn't been the case lately either. So lots of swings and misses, but not working the walks in recent days. Been a fairly home run dependent ball club of late, and that's just not in the cards here today. Gonna have to string some hits together, work a couple of walks, and get a big base hit. Unlikely that the Royals are going to kick it around and give you a chance that way.
Deep to right. That ball lands foul. Bit wide. It's even at 2-2. We have seen no action to this point in the Royals bullpen. The Cubs get a base runner here. That could change. Full count, 3-2. Changeup bounced foul. He's trying to figure out this young right-hander Ventura. Pitching against the Cubs for the first time in his career, and a walk, so maybe an opening. That's his first walk of the day.
Not surprisingly, it was Montero who took the walk. See if that gets anybody going in the Royal bullpen.
Calvin Herrera gave up a home run to Russell to tie the game on Friday. He just grabbed the ball. Yeah, we're in Herrera, Davis, Holland territory now, with the Royals leading in the late innings, and a strike on Soler, and they've been lights out once again.
The Royal bullpen has been rather regal, haven't they? They got those ERAs. Davis doesn't have one yet.
And gets by everybody, and Montero now in scoring position. So a walk and a wild pitch. A couple of shots here to get him in, and we're going to get a pinch runner now. Jonathan Herrera will run for Montero.
Yeah, you just don't know how many chances you're going to get against this Royals bullpen. So as talked earlier about the, whether to bunt or not in the 5th inning, you kind of change your thinking a little bit when you're up against a talented bullpen like this. Take advantage of every chance you get to score.
Strike on Soler. Herrera, the pinch runner at second. Infante playing near the bag. There's a bouncer foul over the home dugout.
And the guy who's had the best swings of anybody on the field today is on deck, Chris Coghlan. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a single.
Outside corner, strike 3 called.
Soler's not buying it. He thought it was off the plate. Perez sets up off that outside corner. Sits right on the edge. Borderline pitch. Probably a little bit off. Perez is sitting down the middle and has to reach for that one. Probably don't get the call.
6 strikeouts for Ventura. And we'll see how careful they are with Coghlan with first base open. At the pitcher spot next, it'll be a pinch hitter. Looks like Junior Lake will climb into the on-deck circle. Coghlan out into right center. The Cubs are going to tie it. Herrera around third. He scores. Throw to second. Coghlan is out to end the inning. The run does count. And we've completed 7 innings. Chris Coghlan's 3 for 3 today, and it's 1-1.
This is important news for women diagnosed with ovarian cancer. Talcum powder may have caused your ovarian cancer. According to many studies, long-term use of talcum powder in products such as baby powder or shower-to-shower for feminine hygiene is linked directly to ovarian cancer. If you are an ovarian cancer victim or if a loved one died from ovarian cancer after using talcum powder, call the law offices of Davis & Crump at the number below right now to find out if you are eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call now.
Discover marvels on the Mississippi River in the Quad Cities.
We support tourism and the Quad Cities Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Attention homeowners. Quicken Loans has some very important information regarding the U.S. government's Home Affordable Refinance Program, or HARP. Nearly 3 million homeowners have already taken advantage of this fantastic money-saving program. But there are so many more of you who could be saving hundreds of dollars every month on your mortgage. Quicken Loans is here to help you save money. Why Quicken Loans? The home loan experts at Quicken Loans fully understand the HARP guidelines. We'll work with you to understand your specific circumstances and strive to find the financial solution that's best for you. Then we'll guide you through each step of the mortgage refinance process to make sure that it's both simple and easy. If you weren't HARP eligible in the past, new guidelines could mean that now you are. Give us a call and we'll give you a Quicken Loans mortgage review. It's simple and easy. To learn more about this money-saving U.S. government program, call Quicken Loans today or go to quickenloans.com for a mortgage experience that's engineered to amaze.
Got the Mercedes drive of the game. Boy, the Cubs have 4 hits today. Chris Coghlan has 3 of them, and they're going to tie the ball game. Herrera, the pinch runner, scores. Coughlin tries to stretch it into 2. Nice play by the Royals to shut him down, but very nice day for Chris Coughlin thus far.
New battery, David Ross, with the belt adjustment, and here's Pedro Strop. So great work by Justin Grimm. He faced 4 Royals. He struck out 3 of them. And now it's Strop facing the top of the order in a tie ball game here in the 8th.
And been a tough go for Strop of late, including Friday. He took the loss in that ball game, allowed 3 runs, 1 earned in a third of an inning. A couple of walks and a hit.
Escobar lifts to center, and it's Fowler drifting back. Sunglasses are on. It is a bright sky, even though we haven't really seen the sun today, but white cloud cover. Lights are on. Infante 0 for 3. It's a sweep in Cincinnati. The Reds beat the Nationals again, 8-2 the final. So that helps out the Mets in the East. They're now just a half game back. One and 2. Twins trail in the 7th at home against the Blue Jays 5-4. Swing and a miss and a quick pitch. Got him on the slider. Twins a half game back of the Royals starting play today. 2 down here in the 8th. Well, that pitch was never a strike,
no,
was it?
It was just a panic swing by Infante. He was just settling into the box, and Strop quick pitched him, and we see this a lot. Guys have a hard time not swinging when he does that little quick pitch deal.
Kane with a game-winning RBI on Friday. The left-hander Zach Rosscup. 0-2. Well, how about Pedro Strop? Really struggled with his command on Friday, but pinpoint early in the count, getting guys to chase late. A 1-2-3 8th inning.
I want to tell you about a beautiful baby girl and the parents who died to protect her.
We are the savage villains in fairy tales told to children. The family.
The Originals. Monday on the Quad Cities CW.
I'm a virgin, and now a pregnant virgin.
Jane the Virgin. Monday in the Quad Cities CW.
Is the IRS auditing you? Do you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes? Is the IRS coming after you and your money? Do not go through this alone. The Tax Hero is here to save you, to protect you, and to settle for less with the IRS. They can take money from your bank account and your paycheck. They can even come after your home or business. But wait, you can stop the IRS. The Tax Hero can save you, stop the IRS, and negotiate to reduce your taxes, keeping your money in your pocket. But wait, the IRS has a brand new program called the Fresh Start Initiative, making it easier than ever for you to qualify for tax forgiveness. We have an A rating with the Better Business Bureau and a money-back guarantee. If you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes, let us fight for you. Call the Tax Hero now for a free evaluation.
3 LA ladies could not get a date until a day came that would alter their fate.
They're looking at us. In LA, they look past
missed us.
They crashed in a place unlike any they've been, where age doesn't matter and who cares if you're thin.
In Cleveland, everybody seems to think they can pull off wearing shorts.
Yes, Cleveland and all that these women could seek, and there you will find them 5 nights a week.
I get disgusting gestures 10 times a day. It is fantastic.
In Cleveland.
A full hour, weekdays at 4 on the Quad Cities CW.
A 1-1 tie here late. Rain-shortened 2-game weekend set is Kelvin Herrera.
Well, you know, rare is it that you go from a guy throwing 96 miles an hour on average to a guy who's a little quicker, but that's the case with Herrera. His average fastball velocity better than 97 miles an hour. We've seen him reach triple digits.
Junior Lake off the bench takes ball 1 on 97.
Herrera also has a good changeup. He'll use the curveball on occasion, but mostly fastball and then changeup.
Bounce to Moustakas. This matchup on Friday, the rookie won it, tying the ball game with a home run.
His slugging percentage as a minor leaguer really caught your attention. Lots of doubles, fair number of home runs. He's a big, strong kid.
Pulls that one off the mask of Perez, the catcher.
Not Soler big as Russell, but for a middle infielder, he is in this Royal bullpen. We've been talking a lot about it. .85 ERA.
Check swing foul. So you asked why they would name the team the Whales?
Yeah.
Back in 1915, maybe somebody went for a swim and ran into a sturgeon in Lake Michigan and thought it was a whale.
Could have been.
There's some big sturgeon. That did not feel very good, I'm guessing. 2 outs.
Fastball just chasing him down and in.
Oh, he didn't even break it.
No, it didn't break
just
it.
Let
He just
go
kind
of it.
Released it as he finished his swing, which was more of a block than a swing.
Little half volley. Kick and the pitch, a swing and a miss. So we'll see the Royals again on September the 28th. That'll be a night makeup game here at Wrigley Field. Obviously both teams hoping that's a big one to start the final week of the season. Will then travel to Cincinnati for 3 and then Milwaukee for 3. Two balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 on the outside, and Herrera goes 1-2-3 in the 8th. Fowler discusses it with Bruce Dreckman. We're going to go to the 9th in a 1-1 tie.
Come on. Not even a hint? Nope.
I just have to say, I think you two put the super.
Have a structured settlement or annuity from a settled lawsuit? Do you need your money now instead of waiting for payments over time from an insurance company? Find out how to turn those future payments into a lump sum of money by calling CBC Settlement Funding today. We'll walk you through the process and give you cash options over the phone. Why wait years to get your money? Get cash now to buy a house, start a business, or pay your bills. Whether you want to sell all or just a portion of your settlement, CBC Settlement Funding can help. We have years of experience helping people like you get cash from their structured settlement.
To learn more about getting your money now, call us at 1-800-437-4864 for a free no-obligation offer. Again, that's 1-800-437-4864.
Beyond this blue hair lies another realm.
My hair isn't really blue. By caramba!
A realm full of... where children never age.
The foul stench of youth.
And donuts hold the key to the universe.
Donuts.
Join us as we explore The Simpsons.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset.
Weekdays at 5 on the Quad Cities CW.
Seinfeld.
Weeknights at 10 on the Quad Cities CW.
It's gotta be Family Feud.
Weeknights at 6 on the Quad Cities CW.
Walking into the new bleachers. Out in left, Hector Rondon, the closer, trying to save a tie here in the ninth as Kendrys Morales, batting left-handed, fouls away.
It's got Morales, Gordon, and Perez here in the top of the ninth. A lot of Royals fans in town this weekend for this series.
Yeah, they were not booing earlier. It was ground ball to third, and they were yelling Moose for Moustakas. The 0-2 from Rondon. Now 1-2. Morales, Gordon, Perez here for the Royals. The Cubs will have Bryant, Rizzo, and Castro in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a miss, strike three. Actually a foul tip. Counts the same. One down.
I believe that's back-to-back changeups from Rondon, a pitch he doesn't use very often, but effectively uses here, yeah. Straight change. Morales out in front. He's a strikeout victim. Strop had a couple. Grimm had 3.
Good day for Gordon. Double walk. Go ahead RBI single. Where was that? Apparently low.
He's digging that changeup.
Nice wrinkle. Rondon's 1-1. It's now 1-2. Just another close ball game late for this Cubs team.
It's 99 with a little movement. That's pretty nasty. Gonna try another one.
Hector trying to distract the hitter with the left pants, the bottoms there a little lower than the right, showing a little bit more of that navy blue sock. I like it. That's caught by Bryant. So 2 outs. I was looking at that helmet logo, the old Packers throwback. It's very similar to the Kansas City Athletics KC intertwined. It's almost exact. Bounced over the mound. Backhanded play. Russell. Inning over. So a chance to win it here in the bottom of the ninth. Chris Bryant will lead it off. If he doesn't hit a home run, maybe Anthony Rizzo will. It'll be tough in this win. 1-1.
Some of us see camping as one of life's greatest pleasures. From fishing to sleeping under the stars to hiking or even cooking outside. Using quality equipment makes sure every moment will be memorable and fun. At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we understand. That's why we offer a huge selection of camping gear from top brands like Sun Dolphin, Camp Chef, Igloo, Buck Knives, Coleman, Frog Togs, Leatherman, and more. So make the great outdoors even more enjoyable with genuine value you can depend on from Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Start your summer with the sizzle of Sin City, the iHeartRadio Summer Pool Party, taking over the pool at Caesars Palace, featuring Nick Jonas, Chris Brown, Kelly Clarkson, Nicki Minaj, and many more. The iHeartRadio Summer Pool Party,
June 11th on the Quad Cities CW.
This is a national health alert from Worldwide Medical. Are you on Medicare? And do you suffer from back or knee pain? Have you tried injections, pain pills, or even had or considered surgery? If these examples apply to you or a loved one in pain, stop. There is a better way. You could qualify to receive a pain-relieving back or knee brace at little or no cost to you. You'll receive free information, free delivery, and all the insurance paperwork is handled for free. Best of all, there is little to no cost to you for the braces. Call 1-800-437-6392 to get all the details. It takes just a couple of minutes. These amazing braces have helped thousands of people in severe pain, and you may qualify to have yours delivered directly to your door at little or no cost to you. Call 1-800-437-6392 right now. This may be the most important call you make all year. That's 800-437-6392. Call now.
Welcome to Allentown. Yay! Be sure to visit Allentown 5 nights a week on 2.5 Men.
Weeknights at 9 on the Quad Cities CW.
A 1-1 tie as the Cubs will bat here in the home half of the ninth. It won't be easy since the start of last year. In 92 appearances, Wade Davis has allowed 8 runs.
And no home runs. And this year, 2-0 with an ERA of 0 through 21 appearances. Picked up 7 saves and 7 tries along the way and yielded but a 114 batting average.
Fastball, cutter, and a really good curveball. Facing Chris Bryant. Ball 1. Davis at one time pitched for Joe Madden as a starter, then a reliever in Tampa Bay. 1-1.
Tiny little cut fastball there, 96 miles an hour.
I think it's a good omen here. You know why? He's from Lake Wales, Florida. Bounced foul.
Ninth inning of a tie game. Typically, you have your outfield deep and no doubles deployment. I guess that's what the Royals are doing here. I mean, normally, they'd be much deeper than they are now, but they're accounting for that strong wind. In 2013 with the Royals, Davis worked as a starter and a reliever, went 8-11 with a .532 last year, strictly out of the pen, and that's where he really turned it on. Pitched to an ERA of exactly 1 in 71 appearances.
Outside. So we had a date very similar to this early in the season, around 2005, 2006. And I remember thinking nobody can hit the ball out of the ballpark today. Wind was just howling straight in. And then it happened in the bottom of the 10th. Derek Lee hit a laser line drive to left center, and it got out. Stayed below the wind. Swing and a miss. 1 out. See, I was trying to set it up there.
And
that's about the only way you're going to hit it.
That's what it's going to take. I mean, Ryan's strong enough. Rizzo's strong enough to hit the right kind of ball to knock one out of here.
But there you have it, a challenge fastball. Pretty much right down the middle, and Davis got it by Bryant.
Goal above the booth here that's trying to head out to left field. He can't even make it. He keeps getting blown back.
Two balls, no strikes. Hammered foul past Brandon Hyde at first base.
Back in with a cutter.
That'll get into the corner. Should be extra bases for Rizzo. Let's see how far he can go. Around second, on his way to third. Relay throw. He is safe. Winning run 90 feet away with only 1 out. Oh, how big is that?
That is extremely large. Not just the swing of the bat, but the ability to get to third base. Cut fastball, moving down and in. He goes down and gets it. Does not assume he's going to be held to 2. Takes a peek over his shoulder. Says, I'm going for it.
No hesitation, and he was pumped up and he got in safely.
Infante just had a hard time. He couldn't get on the right side of that throw, so he had to kind of turn around before making the relay to third base. And that might have been the difference between safe and out.
I'm guessing they're going to walk Castro as they'll discuss it. Get another look at the 3-base hit.
Love the aggressiveness by Rizzo. See how Infante he catches his ball with his back to third base. Ideally, you'd like to catch that ball open, have your shoulders open where you could just spin and throw. He has to turn all the way around, not able to get a whole lot on the throw. And Rizzo's in there.
So again, the guess here is that they'll walk Castro. David Ross is on deck, and that's exactly what they'll do. Tell you what, he almost gave Castro a chance to put the bat on the ball there. Might as well be ready, even though they're going to intentionally walk you. Over Miguel Cabrera, an intentional walk. Actually hit the ball, and that one bobbled by Perez. For you young pitchers out there trying to learn how to intentionally walk a guy, don't watch this at bat.
High anxiety with this intentional walk right here. Now he's locked in.
So for David Ross, it'll be his first plate appearance today. He came in to catch in the 8th. There's ball 4, and he will try to win the game with freshly painted toenails. The Cubs have a themed trip coming up. It's sport coats and chinos or sport jackets and shorts. You're allowed to wear sandals, but if you wear sandals, Joe Madden said you have to paint your toenails. So David's daughter painted his toenails last night.
Nice.
And it's kind of in the Wales blue. So they're going to set up for a double play chance in the middle of the infield. In at the corners. Bunted, foul. Good try.
Not a bad idea.
Safety squeeze action.
You see, that's a good look. You see Rizzo, if it's a suicide squeeze, he's just selling out as soon as Davis breaks for home, but he's reading the ball off the bat, making sure the ball gets down.
Don't think Joe might not try it again. He does it again. Throw to first, out on a bang-bang play, and Joe may want to replay here. He has not used the challenge. Let's see. They got him.
They got him. Yep. They're going to look at it. They're going to look at it, but I think this call will be confirmed. See Joe there with his hands up to the side as if to say, well, it's worth a shot. Might as well.
50-50. Maybe a little less than that. But, yeah, I think they got him. So it's going to be 2 outs and runners at second and third. Yeah, I think, the idea of doing it, JD, after you hit it foul is a good idea. A lot of teams just figure, well, they tried it once, they're not going to try it again, but he just punted it a little bit too hard.
Well, Davis is awfully hard to hit, and the fear is, Ross hits ground ball to short, they get a double play, and an inning over. This way, you've got a chance to score the run. You stay out of the double play. Now you got a chance to win it with Soler. Can Soler control the heartbeat in this big moment? Chance to win a ball game. Can he force Davis into the strike zone?
And here's one of those interesting scenarios where Castro at second could just sit on the bag if he wanted to. Can't score. Fouled away. Rizzo, the only guy who can score.
Cubs scored their run in the 7th. Montero walked, went to second base on a wild pitch, and then Herrera pinch ran for him and scored on the Coughlin base hit.
I should say Rizzo, the only guy who can score on anything that's not a home run. in this spot.
And be ready for that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 0-1. Now 0-2.
Good aggressive secondary lead from Rizzo. Come down that line aggressively. See if you can take advantage of a swing and miss breaking ball. It bounces here. Davis likes that pitch on 2 strikes. Don't know if he'd use it with a man on third here.
Take 2-2.
I think if there's not a man on third base, Davis is throwing at least one curveball in this sequence. He's staying with the hard stuff.
And everything away from Soler. What the Cubs need here is a single, a blooper, a bleeder, Texas leaguer. Something that can drop in. It's a foul ball. Still 2-2.
I don't know how he reached that one. Gary Pressey breaks out a little staying alive on the organ.
Davis to the plate. It's high and it's full. Coghlan on deck. Davis does not have to throw Soler a strike here. And he and his catcher will discuss. Well, I think the way Coghlan has been swinging the bat today, Soler can't go too far out of his zone. The 3-2. And he struck him out, and we're going to go to extras. Rizzo with a one-out triple, but he's stranded at third. It's 1-1.
Are you tired of working harder than everyone else but being paid the same? Why settle for 1% and 2% annual raises when you can earn 10 to 20% increases every year? Control your own destiny by becoming a part of the exciting world of television advertising sales. If you're hardworking, love people, are determined to succeed, and passionate about helping others, we want to hear from you. Prior outside sales experience is preferred. Email us today, right now, and get started in one of the most exciting and dynamic careers available.
Discover marvels on the Mississippi River in the Quad Cities.
We support tourism and the Quad Cities Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Henry Repeating Arms is a family-owned business. My family has been in the gun business since 1911.
At Henry, we make sure every part of every rifle is made in America.
Like gun barrel quality steel from Ohio, extruded steel and brass castings from Pittsburgh, and the finest American walnut from Missouri.
We take pride in making state-of-the-art rifles that are made right here in the USA.
We machine our own barrels, our own bolts, and deliver an American-made rifle that you would be proud to own.
Order a Henry rifle today and own your own piece of American history.
Pretty good.
Call now for a free Henry catalog and a list of dealers in your area, plus a free decal. Call now.
Now you can throw out the record book when the Packers and the Whales get together. It's funny with these elite relievers. You put them in situations like that, and you still don't feel real comfortable that you're going to be able to push that run across.
Alex Rios fresh off the DL.
Where was that one?
Apparently outside, ball one.
Grim, Strop, Rondon collectively have not allowed a base runner here. 3 1/3 innings of perfect work from that trio.
That's a strike on the swing. 1 and 2. It feels like it has cooled off even more. I don't know if you can hear my teeth chattering. The pitch. A roller right to Castro. One down here in the Royals or Packers 10th.
Yeah, if people were considering wearing sandals on this trip to Miami, they might want to rethink it, at least till we get in the air.
The batter will be is it Hosmer? No, Moustakas, and then looks like Hosmer may bat in the pitcher spot. At any rate, it'll be James Russell when we come back in the 10th to face Moustakas. Left-hander James Russell is on. 1 out. 10th inning. Mike Moustakas will get his first try at the plate. Came in to play third in the 7th, and there you see what's left in terms of availability in the bullpen now with Russell into the game. And ball one.
James worked a third of an inning on Friday. Came in, faced one batter, Alex Gordon, struck him out.
Curve strike. 1-1. Eric Hosmer is on deck. 2-2. Moustakas has been hot as of late. 341 since mid-May. And he was late that time. .354 on the road for Moustakas. backhanded play, Castro. He got him.
Sharply hit. Castro has plenty of time, gathers himself. 2 outs.
Hosmer now for Wade Davis. He has been struggling as of late. That's a strike, 1-1. The pitch outside. The 2-1 in there, 2-2.
Royals Club really struggled as a team in their series against the Yankees in New York. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, where they play their home games. Not the best home run park, and I think this trip to Yankee Stadium and Wrigley Field, a lot of these guys looking to take advantage, maybe got out of their game a little bit. Certainly that was a story we heard about some of their bats in New York. The profile of this team is line drive hitters that spray the ball all around the field.
Down the left field line to the seats to the left of the sidewall.
If you're a left-handed hitter going into Yankee Stadium, you see that short porch, you get a little greedy. You come to Wrigley Field on a warm day with the wind blowing out. You're trying to lift the ball, get it up in the breeze and let it fly. That's obviously not the case here today. It was on Friday.
Yeah, days like today with the wind blowing in, this place plays like the biggest park in the world. He walked him. And that'll bring up Escobar. Might be it for Russell. Mott is ready in the bullpen.
Mott is hot and ready to go.
And we'll see what he's got.
Hopefully a lot.
Are you writing all this down?
I'm trying.
Bruce Dreckman is. Let's see, Mott. Baxter coming in as part of a double switch. Tenth inning, 2 outs, a man on, and a 1-1 tie.
My name's Roger Diltz. I live in Solon, Iowa. My son started in high school football, so that's why I went to the owner Winger and asked him if they could find something, you know, closer where I could be home for Friday Night Lights, and they made it happen. To have my son out there and to be there to support him, he actually gave me a salute when he saw me come in the stands, so it was pretty cool.
Be home, be happy. Come work for Winger Truck Line. Go to BeHomeBeHappyIowa.com.
They work hard for you to get you home.
BeHomeBeHappyIowa.com.
Life is a journey that often goes in directions we don't expect, but every journey happens one step at a time. Black Hawk College can help make your journey more successful with more than 140 certificate, career, and transfer options to choose from. Whether your next step is learning new skills, changing careers, or working towards a bachelor's degree, Black Hawk has the program that's right for you.
Take the next step in your journey.
Registration for summer and fall classes is going on now.
Call our advisors today or visit us online to get started. Black Hawk College was my next step. Make it yours.
Discover marvels on the Mississippi River in the Quad Cities.
We support tourism and the Quad Cities Convention and Visitors Bureau.
That's Mike Baxter, part of a double switch, along with Jason Mott.
Jason on for the 24th time. He's picked up a couple of wins against one loss. He has a 426 earned run average. Hitters will gear up for that mid-90s fastball. Also throw a little cutter. So with Baxter ending the game, Joe Mantegna has emptied his bench.
Ball one to Escobar.
Something he is not afraid to do. You see a lot of managers won't make that move. Always want to have one guy in reserve.
Fouled on the screen. 1-1 the count on Escobar. 0 for 4. It is popped up. Shallow right. And it's Baxter just into the game, and he goes into foul territory to make the grab, and that will end the inning. We'll go to the last of the 10th. 1-1.
The all-new 2014 Rancher and Foreman line. And introducing the remarkable new Pioneer 700s. For every challenge, there's a Honda.
My name's Roger Diltz. I live in Solon, Iowa. My son started in high school football, so that's why I went to the owner winger and asked him if they could find something, closer where I could be home for Friday night lights, and they made it happen. To have my son out there and to be there to support him, he actually gave me a salute when he saw me come in the stands, so it was pretty cool.
Be home, be happy. Come work for Winger Truck Line. Go to BeHomeBeHappyIowa.com.
They work hard for you to get you home.
BeHomeBeHappyIowa.com.
Life is a journey that often goes in directions we don't expect, but every journey happens one step at a time. Black Hawk College can help make your journey more successful with more than 140 certificate, career, and transfer options to choose from. Whether your next step is learning new skills, changing careers, or working towards a bachelor's degree, Black Hawk has the program that's right for you.
Take the next step in your journey.
Registration for summer and fall classes is going on now.
Call our advisors today or visit us online to get started. Black Hawk College was my next step. Make it yours.
Discover marvels on the Mississippi River in the Quad Cities.
We support tourism and the Quad Cities Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Royals have 3 hits. Alex Gordon has 2 of those. And there's the veteran right-hander Ryan Madsen to work the bottom half of the 10th. All the way back from injury. He has been a very good story. 20 times he has pitched. He has a 1.64 ERA. He struck out 22 in 22 innings. Walking only 6.
Well, you said to throw out the records when these two teams get together, but our Cubs historian Ed Hardig reminds us that the Whales went 2-1 against the Packers in 1915 in extras, including a splitting a doubleheader. Both games went to extras on this very date in 1915. Coughlin's average up to 225, which may not sound like a lot, but it was 207 starting the day. The 0-1 from Madsen is off the outside corner. Madsen back in the big leagues for the first time since 2011. Slicing liner. Gordon on the move. Makes the catch. Coughlin thought he was going to be 4 for 4. Well, he hit that ball hard.
Pretty well locked in today, isn't he?
Yes, sir. The ball lifted in the air out in the deep left, way back, and caught on the warning track. Mike Baxter just missed one, and again the wind kept it in the ballpark. Boy, he gave that a ride.
That's opposite field against that wind. Didn't know Mike had that kind of pop.
Ball one on Addison Russell. Line foul. And Madsen missed all kinds of time after Tommy John surgery. Signed with the Reds. Missed the whole year. Signed with the Angels. Only one minor league inning.
Good changeup. That's his best pitch.
One and two. Here it is. The 2-2 pitch will go to the 11th. Well, a couple of hard hit balls, but a 1-2-3-10.
My name's Roger Diltz. I live in Solon, Iowa. My son started in high school football, so that's why I went to the owner winger and asked him if they could find something, closer where I could be home for Friday night lights, and they made it happen. To have my son out there and to be there to support him, he actually gave me a salute when he saw me come in the stands, so it was pretty cool.
Be home, be happy. Come work for Winger Truck Line. Go to BeHomeBeHappyIowa.com.
They work hard for you to get you home.
BeHomeBeHappyIowa.com.
Life is a journey that often goes in directions we don't expect, but every journey happens one step at a time. Black Hawk College can help make your journey more successful with more than 140 certificate, career, and transfer options to choose from. Whether your next step is learning new skills, changing careers, or working towards a bachelor's degree, Black Hawk has the program that's right for you.
Take the next step in your journey.
Registration for summer and fall classes is going on now.
Call our advisors today or visit us online to get started. Black Hawk College was my next step. Make it yours.
Discover marbles on the Mississippi River in the Quad Cities.
We support tourism and the Quad Cities Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7 is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com. By Ford, America's best-selling brand. Check out our entire lineup at your local Ford store or at localfordstores.com. And by your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs, each and every one of them.
And the old disclaimer from years ago would say the Chicago National League Ball Club. If you were listening earlier, you knew that was the official name of the franchise.
Written consent of the Chicago National League Ball Club.
One strike on Omar Infante. Make it 2 from Jason Mott. We've got Escobar on a foul out to right to end the Royals' 10th. One and 2. Well, we are in the 11th, but a pretty briskly and crisply played ball game. Only 8 hits combined. Haven't seen a ton of walks. Picked up by Russell at second. Lorenzo Cain walked and scored the Royals' run in the 6th.
Other than that, a couple of punch outs and a ground ball to second base. Had a big day here Friday.
John Danks with a complete game 10-hit shutout for the White Sox in Houston. 6-0 the final. You don't see a lot of those. The 10-hit shutout.
That's pretty fancy.
118 pitches, 82 for strikes for Danks today. Cardinals did beat the Dodgers 3-1 the final in St. Louis. Strike called, 1-2. Mott ready. 2-2. 3-2. Jam shot, ground ball. Castro gloves. Gets him by half a step.
Way back at the beginning of the ball game, we talked about our Mercedes keys to the game. One of them was clean it up, tighten it up, just play good, solid, fundamental defense, make all the plays, make smart decisions on the bases. Cubs have done that today.
Do you have the keys to the Mercedes that we can drive to the airport
That's
today?
A good idea.
Yeah. I'm in. Swinging strike on Morales. Well, the Royals could drop out of first. The Cubs can beat them today. Twins with a 6-5 comeback win to beat Toronto. How about the Minnesota Twins could be in first place going into June?
Nobody saw that coming.
Nope. Ahead of both the Royals and the Tigers. So going into June, it's possible that the Minnesota Twins and Houston Astros could both be first place teams in the American League. Count now level at 2-2.
Mott's got a lively arm, throwing hard. His command is not particularly good here today. You see David Ross setting up outside and reaching back across his body to catch it. And it may be that, David's calling for a certain pitch in a certain location, and Mott's not really concerned about hitting the glove. He's just trying to throw it by the hitter. Mason works effectively up in the strike zone. But he's better when he can start down and then elevate.
Old foul. That's the Royals first base coach, Rusty Kuntz. Been doing this a long time. Good outfield instructor. There's Rusty. The batting gloves on, the long sleeves. Mike Jershely across the way at third. Remember, Jershely held Alex Gordon last year, Game 7. It was the right move, right? I think Gordon was going to be out if he really tried to push it. Would have been fun.
Yeah.
See a World Series Game 7 come down to a play at the plate.
Who was the next hitter?
Don't know. I'll have to look it up.
I mean, for me, there's very few right and wrongs in this game. There's a lot of gray area. Just about every decision like that you could defend. If he sent him and ran him into an out, you could defend it too, saying, yeah, we were just hoping for errant throw or a bobble, something goofy to happen. There was 2 outs. We took a chance.
Ball 4. I think. Yeah, Moose. Moustakas or Infante would have come up. So that'll be it for Mott. And it'll be Ross Cup to face Alex Gordon when we come back in a 1-1 tie.
Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware has multiple services to help you. From key cutting, pipe cutting and threading, sharpening services, paint mixing, and lamp repair. Services beyond the ordinary at Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware in Davenport.
Some of us see camping as one of life's greatest pleasures. From fishing to sleeping under the stars to hiking or even cooking outside. Using quality equipment makes sure every moment will be memorable and fun. At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we understand. That's why we offer a huge selection of camping gear from top brands like Sundolphin, Camp Chef, Igloo, Buck Knives, Coleman, Frog Togs, Leatherman, and more. So make the great outdoors even more enjoyable with genuine value you can depend on from Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Come on. Woo. Not even a hint? Nope. In the morning.
to put the super.
Family Guy's been hacked.
Well, what is this? What's going on?
Tap into Family Guy. Weekdays on the Quad Cities CW.
Heyman's West Side Ace Hardware has over 70 years of knowledge and can help you with all of your window needs. We can repair windows, screens, and thermopane windows. Services beyond the ordinary at Heyman's West Side Ace Hardware in Davenport.
Cubs have the top of the order due up in the bottom of the 11th. Joe Madden knows that if the Royals score, he's going to face Holland. If they don't score, well, it looks like Holland looks like he's up throwing now. I guess he's in just-in-case mode.
Ball one on Alex Gordon. There's Holland in the bullpen.
Ooh. Like a pretty good pitch. Cubs pitchers have walked 5 here today. They've all come with 2 outs and nobody on. Well, except for the Morales walk in the 6th. It was back-to-back 2-out walks in the run-scoring 6 for the Royals.
Three and one now, and Gordon.
Those 2-out walks are kind of opening a door that you feel like is slamming shut with 2 outs and nobody on.
Yep. 3 and 2, and now Morales will get a head start with a full count. Ball should drop. It will. Morales will make the turn. And they're at first and third. For the aforementioned Salvador Perez.
And Gordon certainly the man of the match for the Royals here this afternoon. His 3rd hit. That one not exactly blistered. Neither was his first one. It was a little bloop double back in the 2nd. Solid single, the RBI in the 6th. He also lined to 3rd.
Chris Bosio will make a trip to the mound. Talk things over with Ross Cup and company. Cubs bullpen right now quiet. And particularly quiet because just about everybody's left. Edwin Jackson, Franklin Font, Lester Strode, Chad Noble, all hanging out, but only Edwin could pitch.
So if the phone rings down there, you know who it's for.
One strike. play by Ross. He blocks a good play with a runner at third in this spot. 2-1.
You anticipate a breaking ball in the dirt, but not a fastball.
3-1. Alex Rios waiting on deck.
I will state for at least the third time today, Salvador Perez does not walk very often, almost never. 3 times all year.
Yep, and he's in swing mode, trying to drive in that go-ahead run. 3-2.
Gordon moves with the pitch. The play's to first base.
Here it comes. And he got a piece of it. We'll do it again. Another 3-2 from Ross Cup. He struck him out swinging, and the Royals stay off the board in the 11th. 1-1.
Find the perfect gift at the Men's Warehouse Grad's Favorite Sale. Right now, get select suits for $199.99. 30% off all shoes. Plus, buy one, get one free on even more, including clearance. Only at Men's Warehouse.
The road is a funny thing. It's so predictable, but unpredictable. It's calm. It teaches you about life, about death. Where will the road lead us?
Beyond this blue hair lies another realm.
My hair isn't really blue. Ay, caramba!
A realm full of... and... No! Where children never age.
Ugh, the foul stench of youth.
And donuts hold the key to the universe.
Donuts.
Join us as we explore The Simpsons.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset.
Weekdays at 5 on the Quad Cities CW. Meet the eligible bachelors of Seinfeld. George.
I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
Jerry.
I'm single, I'm thin, and I'm neat.
And Kramer.
I can't get my pants off.
Seinfeld.
Let's go back to Game 7. Madison Bumgarner was able to find a way out of it, but this misplay by Blanco sent Gordon all the way to third. And we'll never know if he would have scored or not, as ultimately was held at third. Most people seem to think that he would have been out, but again, would have been fun to see a Game 7 end possibly on a play at home plate. I guess the biggest problem there is Gordon looking over his shoulder instead of asking for help from his third base coach, and here's the final out. Foul out to third.
And that's the other part of the equation with Madison Bumgarner doing his thing on the mound. You could certainly justify gambling and trying to steal a run there.
That's Dexter Fowler against Ryan Madsen. Pitch. It is a strike. Their first playoff appearance since '85, and again they got right to the brink. And remember, they were down 7-3 in the 8th inning of the wild card game against John Lester. But they did not quit. They won that game in extras. The rest is history. Strike call, 2-2. Fouled back.
Extra 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts this afternoon. And a tough homestand for him. Made a costly error in the ballgame on Friday. So you know he'd love to get a little redemption here. Get something started in the bottom of the 11th.
He held. You know, Greg Hines hoping for a Cubs walk-off win on his 61st birthday. Happy birthday, Greg. From your wife, Tammy. 3-2. Bryant on deck. Ball 4.
That works.
First time Fowler's been on in this one. Let's see what Joe Madden has up his sleeve here with the winning run on with nobody out. And a guy with good speed.
Goes against convention, but it would have made perfect sense to use Greg Holland in this inning if you're Ned Yost. Most managers do what Ned does on the road, saves the closer for a save situation, but with the Cubs having the top of the batting order due up here in the 11th, you could identify this as a very dangerous inning. Use your best guy, and then if you do ultimately get a lead later on, have somebody else try to finish off the ball game. Another one of those gray issues, right? Not black and white, but certainly a defendable move. If he were to do it, defensible move.
Foul tip, 0-2 now to Bryant.
Matson's always had that ability to throw the changeup in the zone and get swings and misses.
Toss and runner back in time. No damage here for Fowler. Way wide, 2-2. Run it full after an 0-2 start. Not the first time he's done it.
Happens a fair bit. 0-2 to 3-2, and a lot of times 4-2.
He walked him. Back-to-back free passes. And that'll bring out Ned Yost. That'll be it for Madsen. Pitching change. Cubs threatening. 2 on, nobody out. 1-1 in the 11th. We'll be back.
I want to tell you about a beautiful baby girl and the parents who died to protect her.
We are the savage villains in fairy tales told to children. A family.
The Originals. Monday on the Quad Cities CW.
Coqui Calavera. a virgin, and now a pregnant virgin.
Jane the Virgin. Monday in the Quad Cities CW. Start your summer with the sizzle of Sin City. The iHeartRadio Summer Pool Party. Taking over the pool at Caesars Palace. Featuring Nick Jonas, Chris Brown, Kelly Clarkson, Nicki Minaj, and many more. The iHeartRadio Summer Pool Party. June 11th on the Quad Cities CW.
3 LA ladies could not get a date until a day came that would alter their fate.
They're looking at us. In LA, they look past us.
They crashed in a place unlike any they'd been, where age doesn't matter and who cares if you're thin.
In Cleveland, everybody seems to think they can pull off wearing shorts.
Yes, Cleveland had all that these women could seek, and there you will find them 5 nights a week.
I get disgusting gestures 10 times a day. It is fantastic.
In Cleveland.
A full hour, weekdays at 4 on the Quad Cities CW. Family Guy's been hacked.
Well, what is this? What's going on?
Tap into Family Guy. Weekdays on the Quad Cities CW.
So Jason Frazier will take over in a very tough spot with 2 men on and nobody out. Frazier from Chicago, went to Oak Forest High School and then Southern Illinois. And a great opportunity for the Cubs here.
Well, he's been really good, too, with a CRA of 0.60. The Royals do have a left-hander down in that bullpen. Morales, I don't know that we've seen him up at all. There's been a couple situations where I thought he'd at least be up that Ned Yost might want to call on him. This certainly seems like a situation. I know we've talked about Rizzo being so good against left-handed pitching, and maybe that's part of it, but he hasn't even been up. Frazier, longtime member of the Blue Jays. Had some solid years in Toronto. What a chance for Rizzo.
Here it is. There's a base hit in the left. Fowler coming around third. He's going to be sent by Gary Jones. Throw to the plate. He is out at the plate. Now the Cubs do not have a challenge, but Joe Mantegna can obviously suggest they look at it. I thought he got in.
Well, I thought he was going to get in. I thought he was in. We'll get a look at it, obviously. Whether the umpires take another look at it remains to be seen. They do have that option.
I think they almost have to take a look. And I think they're going to. Wow, is that close?
Yeah, you know, as you watch the end of that play develop, right about here, you're thinking, no way they're going to get him. As his arm kind of drags behind him as Perez makes the diving attempt to apply the tag.
It's so close. The original call is out, so there has to be conclusive evidence.
It's hard to tell exactly where and when the tag was applied. Well, we know the where, but the when. If he goes directly to the plate feet first, he's safe.
Third and Rizzo went to second, so even if the out call stands, it'll be second and third with 1 out.
My best guess is he got the corner of the plate before Perez was able to apply the tag, but that's guess. Gordon with a good, strong, accurate throw.
Could we have an overturn to win the game for the Cubs?
That previous look, I couldn't even tell if he had tagged him.
You're right. So we wait as they grind over the video in New York. I don't know if he ever got him. I think you're right. You can't tell on that angle when the glove actually touches Fowler.
Stands. This one just didn't have enough.
7-2. I think if he had been called safe, the call would have stood too, don't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Here comes Ned Yost, and they have a base open. They may do the same thing they did back in the ninth.
Had a nice secondary lead, got a pretty good break, but Gordon just made a heck of a play, charging that ball like an infielder. Gary Jones. And we got, you know, Fowler's the base runner. You feel pretty good about him scoring on a ball like that. And with nobody out, just about anybody else might be tempted to throw up a stop sign with nobody out. But with Fowler running, you like his chances.
So another intentional walk of Castro. And it'll be David Ross with the bases loaded. Last time it was first and third.
This time trade a little safety squeeze first and third. Whether it was Joe Madden calling it or David doing it on his own, we don't know. Wanted it back to the pitcher. It was a close play at first base. Rizzo was not able to score on the play.
Cornermen all the way in. Infante way back at second. A possible double play opportunity. Here we go. Foul back. Gotta give some credit to the Gold Glover out in left, Alex Gordon. On that throw to the plate. Jason Hamill is in the on-deck circle, by the way, as Russ tries to win it right here. Here it comes. A pop-up, shallow left. It drops. It drops. Cubs win. Cubs win. Bryant scores. David Ross wins it 2-1.
About 3.5 hours ago, you said kind of day where a blooper might win this ball game. And that was really the story of the game.
You remember that?
I do. I don't remember a lot. I don't remember what I had for breakfast, but I remember that. The wind knocked down a lot of balls today. And David Ross able to flip one into shallow left for the game winner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there between short and the left fielder Gordon.
So they find a way to earn a split against the defending American League champs. Sixth time they've done it here at home.
Well, you know, so many times this year we've predicted a certain type of ball game based on the conditions. Today we thought it would be a pitcher's day. Indeed it was. Wada was really good. Just about everybody coming out of that bullpen for the Cubs today was outstanding. And the Whales pick up the W.
That was a whale of a ball game as the Cubs win it 2-1. Fans feeling a little warmer than Royals fans right now for sure as the Cubs win it 2-1 in 11 innings. And Chris Bryant is with us. The key walk, the 0-2 to 4-2, and eventually scoring the game-winning run. It's cold upstairs, Chris. How cold is it on the field today?
Yeah, it's pretty cold. I mean, it's almost June and it's like 30 degrees out here, but yeah, we got the win. Good game. I mean, we battled up there, and you know, we didn't let the cold affect us.
Well, you know, the way the wind was blowing in today, you figured it was going to be a pitcher's day. It certainly was. So every play, every pitch takes on significant meaning. And what a great job working that walk in the 11th after 0-2. And that 3-2 changeup he threw you, that's a chase pitch. A lot of guys go after that pitch. So more power to you, man. That was a great at-bat.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he had a good changeup. I've been kind of struggling with the changeup a little bit. You know, I figured he'd go 2-1, 3-2, and you know, I just really set my sights going up the middle, but you know, he happened to throw it low, and I saw it pretty good and got the walk.
You know, Chris, some people say this is kind of a measuring stick type of week, playing the Nationals and the defending American League champs. Do you guys look at it that way, or you just kind of go out and you respect everybody, but you don't fear anybody?
Yeah, absolutely. You respect everybody, and yeah, we just see it as another opponent. You know, I try to go out there and not really worry about who's pitching. It's just another nameless, faceless opponent, and you know, play my game, and I think that's what we've been doing this whole year.
How about the read on the game-winning hit there? That's not an easy play either.
Yeah, that was tough. I mean, you know, by getting a little halfway there, I think I almost tripped there, so I don't think that would have turned out too well, but you know, we happened to put one where they weren't and got the win.
All right, you wearing shorts? You got sandals and the paint job on the toenails, the whole deal, or what do you got going?
No sandals for me. I couldn't bring myself to painting my toenails, but this should be a fun little road trip we got coming here.
All right, go warm up, Chris. Thanks for the time.
All right, thank you.
That's Chris Bryant. Scored the winning run today in the 11th. Let's take a look at our Hyundai play of the game. The game winner.
Kind of fun to watch it unfold. A little soft pop-up in the shallow left, and all eyes on that ball. You saw Frazier turn and look. You saw Ross going down the line watching the play develop. Bryant had to read it. It's not an easy read at all, but once it landed, he was streaking home, and the Cubs got themselves a nice W here to end this homestand.
So our next ABC7 telecast of Cubs baseball will be Saturday, May 20th. Check that June 20th when the Cubs travel to Minnesota to play the Twins. Our broadcast time, 1 o'clock Central. Once again, our final score in 11. The Cubs 2 and the Royals 1. For JD and our entire crew, I'm Len Casper. Thanks for watching Cubs baseball. Coming up next, ABC 7 News at
5. Meet Captain Clone. Don't worry, I'll come up with something cooler.
The Flash, Tuesday on the Quad Cities CW.
Major showed up with 5 yellow coolers filled with brains.
Find those brains. A dead man rising from the grave, tearing people apart.
I did this. I made another zombie.
iZombie, Tuesday at 8 on the Quad Cities CW.
Family Guy's been hacked.
What is this? What's going on?
And the family's freaking out.
What are we watching?
Every intimate detail.
Chris, our bath is ready.
I don't know what to do now.
Every embarrassing moment.
You know, Meg, I'd love to see you without your hat on. Okay.
Every compromising situation.
You look like garbage. What happened?
Tap into Family Guy. Viewer discretion advised.
Weekdays at 5:30 on the Quad Cities CW.
Beyond this blue hair lies another realm.
My hair isn't really blue. Ay, caramba!
A realm full of... and... where children never age.
Ugh, the foul stench of youth.
And donuts hold the key to the universe.
Donuts.
Join us as we explore The Simpsons.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset.
Weekdays at 5 on the Quad Cities CW.
Meet the eligible bachelors of Seinfeld. George.
My name's Buck Naked. I'm a porno actor.
Jerry.
I'm single, I'm thin, and I'm neat.
And Kramer.
I can't get my pants off.
They'll stop at nothing
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
to make an impression.
Sure you don't want me to take my clothes off? 'Cause I'll do it.
A little respect, for I am Costanza, Lord of the Idiots.
Seinfeld.
Tap into Family Guy.
Weekdays at 5:30 on the Quad Cities CW.
Rock Island's Augustana College has been named one of the 25 most beautiful campuses in America. And Genesis has been named the top-ranked community hospital in Iowa. Things are really looking good around here.